Ew.
Dude.
Gross. It's yucky.
Where's
You see, where I burped is where we're gonna edit in the number because I don't know what episode this is.
It's like the little kid.
5. It's 5.
Yeah. Just to clarify for another edit.
Did you
You
fart?
just rip ass. Yo, go wipe your ass. You can smell that from over here.
I hope you can. So, anyways, let's kind of segue us in.
What's goobin' boys? Welcome to the Goober Boy. Oh shit! Welcome to the GooberCast.
I like that.
Yeah, what's goobin' boys? Today, you are joined. We are joined by this lovely guest, Joe or Snuggz. How do you like to
Thank
be
you.
addressed, Joe? Or
Uh,
Snuggz?
Joe's fine.
Okay.
Joe's preferred Joe.
All right, Joe's fine. I'm also joined with my fellow host, Devistator66, also known as Devin.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And then
Hey,
there's
what's up, guys?
And then there's me, Jaloman. We're just chilling.
Not to be confused with John Prime.
No, yeah, that's the guy that edits the video.
Or
That
Modoc.
guy.
Hey, man, that's not
Don't
funny.
talk about that.
Or as Dre likes to say, Jammy.
That was so upsetting. Not actually, only a little actually, but I mean, I'm joking.
Your
joking.
initiation.
Man, I am not like Hammy from Over the Hedge. I am not. Simply put,
I don't know who Hammy is, to be honest. I'm gonna become clean. I don't know who Hammy
he's
is.
the fucking squirrel that's dog shit insane, like extremely hyperactive and never shuts up. And I was like, hold on, I think I get the joke here. So all those times, Devin, when I was like, man, I know they're annoyed with me. I know they hate me. It was all true. They finally came clean with
Man,
this.
don't speak for me. You can speak for DeAndre. Don't speak for me. I enjoy the
was
company.
There was a moment earlier where we were in a voice call with them, and they were playing some ranked Valorant, and there's a part where Dre was talking, and he's like, man, just shut the fuck up. And I say that, and I was just literally gonna say, like, you hear that, John?
I was like, oh, like I stopped talking, but he was talking about the person in the game with them. But with Valorant, when you stream it, you don't hear the voice chat. So at first I was like, oh shit, I must be talking too much. Like, jeez. And then no, it was fine. But
Dre's a scary man.
Mm-hmm.
it's because like I don't know. He's the type of guy where I'm like, I always want to be on his good side just because he's a cool dude. But as soon as it's like you talk too much, I'm like, oh my
I don't
heart.
think Dre necessarily has a bad side. You know, the thing is, the Boonie Hat Bandits, we're an interesting group. Like Devin, like you said, we could be arguing like the friend group is gonna end, and 5 minutes later, it's like nothing's going on.
True.
Those
So
are
it's,
the best though, man. I love it. I love that. Shit
So
up.
you know,
it's so
sometimes
fun.
people get butt hurt and all, but mainly me. I get butt hurt.
I am also an emotional individual, Joe.
A like-minded
Joe.
individual.
Yes.
I know you. We're all gamers here. Whenever we're like in the heat of a moment in a game, we always like kind of raise our voices a little bit, but usually it's always self-aware, kind of joking and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And I know Joe, you're a pretty funny guy. You get a little loud sometimes.
I get a little bit vocal.
There's one vivid moment I remember where I felt legitimately kind of scared by you, and it was when we were playing Tarkov, and I was joking around, like looking in every single stash you were looking at. I think we reached a point where we were outside in like the garden or something. I was like looking at what you had, and you were like, "If you don't fucking move, I will shoot you right now." And you were like yelling some shit at me, and I was like, "Okay, I'm joking."
No, Devin, I'm gonna be completely honest. There was no lie. I was gonna shoot you, man. I was
no,
just sorry
that's what I'm saying.
when the
I
juice
believed
comes.
it.
When the loot's in front of me, I just can't help myself. Something comes over me.
And that was like several weeks ago, and the reason why I was so scary is because even yesterday, or I think it was someday recently, you were just like, you're like, I am letting you know if you look at anything I'm looking at, you wait.
Oh shit, man.
Nothing gets in between me and my loot. I'm sorry, Devin. I'm sorry. It's a different
Listen,
me.
it's respectable. I understand.
Tarkov changes a person, man.
My crackers. Don't take my crackers, man.
Man, I was starving and dying of dehydration. This man, I was like looking in the bag he was looking at, and there were several items of food. He literally says, "No, get away," and then eats it all and drinks like what was left in there just so I could starve. You didn't
It's the
even need
principle,
it.
Devin. It's the
You didn't
principle.
even need it. We were like 5 or 10 minutes into the race.
You are such an asshole.
Fucking asshole. I can't help myself.
So
I'm a goblin.
you
It
know
was
what?
funny. I loved it.
You know what, Joe? Since we're on the topic of Escape from Tarkov, how do you feel about the game?
Just like overall,
Yeah, overall, what do you think?
it makes me want to definitely jump off a bridge. But I enjoy it. It's like it's a love-hate relationship, like an abusive relationship. Like
An
the game
abusive relationship.
beats you the fuck up, and then when you're done and you're gonna try and escape, it just it lures you back in, gives you some hugs and some kisses. So
No.
I don't know. Overall, I love the game because there's no other game like it out, in my opinion. So
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I wish you would play it more.
Ooh.
But I understand. It's me and Tree were actually talking about this the other night. I go through like these cycles where like I'll binge it for like weeks straight, and then I just won't touch it. And right now I'm kind of like in the down cycle where I'm not really touching it. But I hope to get back into it soon. We had a really good start to wipe, so fingers crossed. I go back to one of my up cycles and I binge it because when I start, I go. I don't stop. That's the only thing I'll play, and I love it. But right now, it's just I don't know.
Yeah, I do the
In a
same
down cycle.
thing. I do the same thing with a lot of games. World of Warcraft being one that is the most prominent,
True.
I guess, and like most consistently. Um, I've done that too. You know what I mean? I think I was explaining it on the last one, Devin, where I ever since I was 7, I would play it, stop playing it. I would play it, stop playing it, and like up until even now, where now I'm playing it again, and I'm probably gonna stop playing it soon, and then I'm gonna get back into it in 6 months, and then I'm gonna stop playing it. You know what I mean? It's just like some games just have that hold over you, just because like I don't know, dude. It must be because like I know Minecraft is that way for a lot of people.
Yes,
Like they'll always
that's a
have
big
that
one.
that 2 week addiction, and that goes away, and then a year later, it's like, damn, I'm itching to play some Minecraft, man. What's a
You're
new
so
update or
right.
something?
I
Yeah,
wonder the logic behind that. Like, why does that happen? Like, I feel like Minecraft is the most prominent one, like the most prominent game for that to happen.
yeah,
But in my experience, that's what I do with a lot of games. Like, but Minecraft, I feel like every friend group does that. That's like
yeah.
universal amongst gaming friend groups. You have like
Yeah.
a 3 week realm, and then everything comes crashing and burning, and then everyone you start a new one a year later.
It's just like it's a cycle, man. It's an endless loop.
You can never escape the
It'll
rat
never
race.
be broken. It'll never be broken. Oh
Speaking of
man.
Minecraft,
Oh,
can we all admit that DeAndre has the best builds?
I can
Oh,
certainly
dude.
admit that. Yeah, I think that's 100% true.
They are so good.
Have you guys seen any of his recent stuff?
I haven't been on the
Uh,
server.
Oh
like a
my
week
god.
ago.
You thought his previous stuff was good. Oh
Oh
my
no.
god.
Oh
This stuff
man,
is next level.
dude, you saw the new update, right? Like the tweet where they were showcasing the new, like, I guess Japanese inspired biomes with the tree. I forget what it's called.
I saw the tree,
Oh, the cherry
the trees
blossom?
and the
Yeah.
armor
It,
modifications you
it,
can make.
the armor modifications look cool, but the tree looks so bad, dude.
Does
They
it?
probably could have
Maybe
done a better
they
job.
could have done a little bit of a better job. Maybe just a little bit of a better job. Maybe just a little bit of a better job. But yeah. um the armor modifications look cool though. Like I think that's actually really neat. It adds more, I guess, personalization to it, which is, I guess, other than name tagging your armor, it can make it easier. Just like the
You can name tag
visual.
your armor.
Yeah, you can change the name of your armor. Not name tag like literally.
So,
You
like,
could
in the
throw
anvil.
it in an anvil, and you can change the name of it. Yeah,
Oh, I never knew that.
you can do it with every item in the game that can fit in the anvil.
So here's my thing. Does it have any like significant effect? Like, for example, if you change your sword and you kill someone, you get a feed in chat, or like a certain message in chat, or I guess with the armor, it's just for your own personal viewing.
I guess it's for your own personal viewing and anybody else who picks it up. But I know
Yeah.
if you name an animal or a villager and you kill them, it will show up in chat.
Ah,
So like if
okay.
you name a pig, anything, and you kill it, it'll be like Snuggz murdered a pig, or so, you know what I mean, like your usual Minecraft kill feed message. But
I need to definitely name some animals.
So, you mind if I interject with something?
yeah, man.
Sure.
So, speaking of Minecraft, and this might be a little hot take, but ring out the alarms and whatnot. But just the other day, yesterday actually, as of the time of recording this, they revealed the Minecraft 1.20 update name,
Okay.
and it's Trails and Tales. Cute name, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say I kind of hate it? Like I hate the name, and
Well,
Why though?
what does the
well,
update
that's what I want to
consist of?
explain. That's the problem. What does it consist of?
Yeah.
Like here's what I'm thinking. Like we had an update called the Adventure Update because it was like, oh, you adventure when they name it the Trails and Tales. You know what that makes me think of? It makes me think, oh, there's nothing special about this. Play the game that's already there, dummy. It's like, okay, like it's like saying like, oh, Minecraft update 1.21, the swords and pickaxes update. Oh, you mean that thing that's been in the game already? What's different about it? Oh, nothing. We just made it so that you can like slightly change the tint of your sword. Wow, that's cool. Not like it's just I feel like the updates recently, like not all of them, but they've just been lacking in my opinion. Even they like openly admitted that because like I think it was like updates 1.18 and 0.19 where it was like the caves and cliffs. Like
Mhm.
caves and cliffs, once it was done, that was awesome. But like that was like 2 to 3 years of wait practically after it was
Mhm.
announced. And it was supposed to be like
Yeah.
a 1 year thing, but it got stretched so far. And I understand with COVID and whatnot, it was hard to like reach that end goal. So I'm not this is Mojang's flop era. Like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that like I don't know. Like in terms of Minecraft, they haven't been adding what I personally want to see,
Mhm.
and what I want to see is more reason to adventure. And Trails and Tales makes me think, oh, they're gonna add like new adventure stuff. But so far, they're adding cool quality of life stuff. Cherry blossoms, I love that. Being able to trim my armor, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Archaeology, oh, I mean that's nice. Camels, bamboo, it's all cool stuff. But it's like this really just feels like random Instagram user in Bobby HT's Instagram comment section I saw saying it said the random shit update.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
So
fair conclusion to
I
come
get
to.
it, and I feel like the updates have been well. Caves and Cliffs was amazing in my opinion. I think that was a great update.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah,
think other than that, considering the budget they have, I think their timelines are way too long for what they're working with, and the updates have been super lackluster. That's just my opinion, though. Like I feel like they could be doing so much more with
Yeah,
it, but I don't know.
yeah,
you know how much money they make off of Minecraft alone? Like they
true.
definitely could be doing more. You know what I mean? And
100%.
I'm not even
Exactly.
just trying to like sound like snobbish or like oh they got my money. Like they literally get like millions in sales like yearly, like probably more.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
probably a lot more. Yeah.
It is they can that they are just not putting the as
Plus,
much effort
they
into
have
it.
all those additional DLCs and all like this on the
True.
Oh yeah,
on
the
what's it called?
fucking the market. They're like the Minecraft
Yeah, it's not on
marketplace.
Java.
Yeah.
It's on
Mm.
Bedrock, but
Oh, they had a
they're
sick
probably
one where
making
you could
so
play as
much money off
Batman.
of that.
Mm.
Yeah. What can I just say in the blog post for 1.20, Agnes, who's she's like the one like main person you always see other than the ginger guy. I can't
Yeah.
remember his name.
Jeb?
I think it's Jeb. Yeah. Sorry, it just makes me think of FaZe Jeb. But anyway,
Gotcha.
um, she says the 1.20 update is all about self-expression, specifically self-expression through representation, storytelling, and world building. And it's the journey, your tales, that ties it all together. The Minecraft worlds belong to the players, and so
Oh,
do the
it's
stories or
Tails like
tales.
that? I
Yeah,
thought it
like
meant like
tails.
tails, like an animal tail. Like I thought we were gonna get some like
Oh,
one of those like butt plug
I
fucking
don't know about
tail.
that.
I don't know,
Might
man.
have to let that in, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But
I mean, I
anyways,
wouldn't be opposed to it.
the only reason I mention this and bring it up is the fact that, like, literally in her thing, she pretty much says it right there. Just, we're adding a bunch of world building stuff just to make it so that you can come up with the fun, in essence.
Mm.
And I think that's cool. I like that aspect about Minecraft. I love that I can make my own stories,
Mhm.
but stay with me here. I'm bringing it all together, full 360 circle. They're adding in like new signposts that they can hang against the wall. You can
With the
like
chains
Oh,
and
that's cool.
yeah, like cool stuff, right? And they're adding like bookshelves and whatnot. You can like edit them slightly or actually store stuff. All that stuff's cool, but you know, I remember years ago the developers of Minecraft tripled down and said we will never add furniture to the game. Now, after all this stuff they're adding, it's getting really borderline close to, hey, wouldn't it be nice and really helpful for world building if you let me build a fucking sofa chair? Like, come on.
Well, you
Like,
kind of can, with like
that's
stairs and
that's what I'm saying though.
signs.
They're always like, "Oh yeah, you can do it." But yeah, like yeah, so what? I could build a wooden house and say it's secretly my rocket ship to space. Like sure, I love creativity and imagination, but what harm would it cause to add some basic stuff like here's a table, here's a chair, and like I don't know. Like that's it.
Devin,
Just
you're just
give me
killing all the little kids'
You're
imaginations right now. What are you
oh,
doing,
Devin,
man?
you're
they're gonna
pissing me off, Devin. You're
they're gonna
too
add a
negative.
chair and a table, and then every kid in like I don't know, the entire world is gonna become brain dead after that. Like that's what it feels like, you know. Like that's what I don't know. I don't want to linger on this too much longer, but seriously, just give me a furniture update. That's all I want.
Nah,
That's all
man.
you want. That's it.
I don't know how I
I
feel
just
about
want it.
furniture. I feel like in my opinion, I always have more fun building my own furniture.
I
I
mean,
kind
I
of
like doing
agree,
that.
but I would have to see Devin's concept.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, like here's what I'm saying.
Fleshed
I'm not
out.
saying remove that stuff. Like I'm not saying like, oh yeah, if you sit on a chair, get an energy boost or something. I'm saying literally purely cosmetic. It won't damage anything. You can still build your custom stair chairs. I like doing that. I was a kid. I felt cool putting 6 wooden stairs next to each
Oh,
other to
we're
make a
just too
sofa.
immature, Johnny. We're just
No,
kids.
We're
no,
just kids.
but I'm just saying it wouldn't hurt, like I don't know, like tell me like what's Minecraft update 1.25 gonna be? Like are they seriously gonna keep coming up with stuff? Is it gonna be, hey, here's an extra new biome or something? Like there's gotta be a point where they're gonna run out of stuff because they've also said they don't want to add any other new dimensions. So
Oh, that
When did they say
pretty
sucks.
that?
much they said that a while back, I think.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, as I mean, hey, look, they added the entire Deep Dark thing and made it look extremely ripe for a portal, but they said nope. Even in the code, it's named as portal block, but they said nope. Just
Man,
pure aesthetic.
that
Hmm.
stinks.
Yep.
I don't know. The- That I
You
would
see
hate
what
for
I'm
them not.
saying?
Yeah, but maybe they'll go back on their word.
I don't know. I mean, they haven't added furniture yet.
Good point. But did they ever say they were going to add furniture?
Well, they've said that they won't add furniture.
Well, there's your
Oh.
answer, Devin.
They literally were just like,
Make
like,
your own, you lazy fucking bums.
I'm surprised they
Use
didn't
some
say like,
imagination.
"Oh, we're taking blocks away. Oh, you want to build a house? Oh, that's not creative enough." Like,
You can't.
I'm sorry. Anyways, to change the topic
All right, segue.
from my brain rot, um, how'd Joe?
Yeah.
I love
Yeah. Can
you.
you hear me?
So,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
we
sorry.
can
I'm
hear
looking for the topics channel. I couldn't find it. Sorry. I definitely
I
tried
love
to
you too,
stall.
Devin.
So, no, Joe, I want to ask you, kind of
Mhm.
bringing it back to Tarkov a little bit, but not
Okay.
exclusively Tarkov. There's been a huge thing in the community recently about cheaters
Oh
because a
God.
video came out, shook the
Wiggle.
entire community. Yeah, the wiggle.
The
And we kind
wiggle.
of want to ask, how do you feel about cheaters? And not like just in Tarkov, but like, I guess kind of in general, you know?
Well, you know, the one thing I can't stand is a person who is playing a game, and whenever they die, they automatically assume it's a cheater. I can't stand that. So, like me and Tree in specific, no matter if I die, I don't really care how I died. I just know I'm dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. So whatever, just go to the next raid.
Yeah.
Overall, I think cheaters they're pretty nasty, especially ones who X-ray. But that
wait a minute. Sorry, I was literally just sitting here nodding my head like, uh-huh.
We can
Yeah,
talk
and then I
about
was like,
that
wait a
too
minute.
later.
Overall, like, I don't really care. Like, I'm not gonna stop playing a game over it. Yeah, there's definitely an issue. But at the end of the day, there's nothing I can really do about it. So personally, I don't really care.
Yeah.
As long as it's not directly affecting me, like blatantly on a daily basis, I don't really care. Like, it would be different if I was going in every raid and getting head-eyed and just dying from across the map. But more likely than not, even if I do die across the map, I just chalk it up to be, well, he could see me, I couldn't see him. That kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier with Tarkov. The game is so brutal. When I die, I just chalk it up to be, well, I could have done something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never really looked. There's been me and Tree have played a lot of Tarkov, and I can probably count on one hand the amount of times that we've just ran into a blatant ass cheater. Don't get me wrong. There's definitely an issue. There's a lot of them, but
Yeah.
I just try and ignore it the best I can.
Yeah, I think that's the best like take you can have on it, in all honesty, because I'm one of those people where when it's a single player game, I will mod the hell out of it. I love
Mhm.
having mods and like occasionally I'll cheat in something and all, especially if I'm doing a Fallout playthrough. But
Mhm.
when it's something like Escape from Tarkov or like CS:GO, Valorant, etc., like I find it insane that people actually cheat in that shit.
I don't
Like
get it.
it's sad. Like the whole point of the game is that you're playing on pretty much an even playing field with the other people, and
Mhm.
it's just who's got the most skill and luck at that moment. But the people that like cheat that in, like especially in Tarkov, where it just grinds my gears, it's stupid. Like I mean, you know what? In Tarkov, I could almost understand it to a bit. Do I agree with it? No. But if someone's maybe like trying to get their kills or whatnot, they need that extra 2 kills for Friend for the West, Like
Mhm.
I get it. I don't agree with it, but when it's something like Valorant or CS:GO specifically, that is where I think you're insane if you're doing that. Because when it's a competitive game, you're just there for fun. Like this isn't your lifeline on the line unless you're like, I don't know, a Twitch streamer, and been enough of them people already called for cheating and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just crazy.
So here's my I call it one thing. That Friend from the West quest, that little bit. It
Yeah.
sounds a little bit close to home, Devin. You got anything to confess?
Bro, I'm still on that quest. My strat currently has been that I've been going doing factory scav runs and just finding dead bodies and see if I can find if I could find USEC PMC tags or whatever. And I have found like 2, but I still need to kill I need like 2 more tags and to kill like 4 more USECs. So
Nice.
Oh, good luck.
So
Good luck.
what was the wiggle? Wait, what the hell was that?
I
Ooh,
didn't watch the video, to be honest.
neither
But
did I.
oh,
Well,
well, I
Well, no,
saw
I saw a
a
summary of
portion
it.
of it. Yeah, so I saw a bit of it that basically he used walls and he would wiggle at people through walls, and then people would see him and wiggle back. Something along those lines. I don't know. That's what I've chalked
Yeah.
it up to be from my research of 10
Yeah.
minutes. So,
Yeah, no, it's true, and it's crazy. Like, the video is very insightful because the streamer had like an account where he exclusively cheated on it for like 120 raids. But I should also preface, in this was purely for testing. Like he set that up from the beginning,
right.
and
yeah.
he had a goal where no matter what, he would not kill anyone. So like this wasn't causing harm to anyone. It was purely
Right.
for testing. And after 120 raids. You want to hear what the statistic was of how many percent had cheaters in them?
Oh, God.
What
What is
was
it?
it?
It was 60-40.
That
So
is fucking
60%
more,
of lobbies had cheaters?
yep, more of the lobbies he joined had cheaters in them than ones that did not. And there were even times where he said he would like walk up to the people and like talk to them and be like, "Hey, like, do you have hacks on?" And a lot of them would just admit it.
That's the thing
So
with Tarkov cheaters. A lot of them just straight up accept it. Like, yeah, I'm cheating.
yeah, I
man.
think it's just because the game is so like hardcore, as they say, and Nikita is very much doubled down on this isn't a game for casuals. So I think that a lot of casuals want to play the game, and even some hardcore people out there, and they just say, "Hey, I'm gonna pop on X-ray and mine some diamonds. I mean, pop on aimbot and just kill a couple of people. Get them
He's
easy
aware.
kills."
Yeah, that kind of does suck though. Honestly,
Yeah.
kind of makes me not even want to get back into Tarkov. I was thinking about it, but I don't know, man.
Next
Don't let them
segment. That was
stop
all
you.
a joke. John, let's play Tarkov later.
No, that's so crazy. 60-40, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Don't worry,
my
they don't exist. If you don't
goodness.
think about it, they're not real.
Oh
True.
right.
I
Good.
mean, I would like to think that I have a similar mindset as you do, Joe, when it comes to it, where, like, when I die, I don't ever think, like, this cheater, he shouldn't have been able to get me. Like, I'm always just like, damn, he got me.
Yeah.
But I don't know
Um.
about you guys. When you play, like, a game like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or something,
Mhm.
when you're, like, fighting a boss over and over and you just keep dying? You
Yes.
ever like hit that moment? And it doesn't have to be specifically in one of those games, but one of those moments where you're just stuck and like whenever you die, you're like, I need to like quickly open up the pause menu. Like, what's up with my graphic settings? What's up? Like you're
Yeah,
like looking at everything. That is something
looking
I
for
do
a solution.
frequently. Yeah.
Oh man.
My thing with especially kind of switching topics over to like the Souls series.
Mm.
My
Yeah.
I used to when I originally my first game was Dark Souls 3. Like a lot of people's first Souls game was
Mm.
Dark Souls 3. Um I was very bad with rage and shit, but as I started to play more and more, I developed this mindset where I just realized I just need to get lucky once and beat this motherfucker, and I don't gotta deal with them ever
Yep,
again.
man. That's how
Love
it
that.
always goes, dude. My first Souls game was Dark Souls 1. So it was like a lot less refined, I guess, when it comes to controls. And also, I played with a keyboard and mouse because
Oh,
Ooh.
I refused to play with a controller purely out of spite because I wanted full camera mobility while also being able to do other shit. And with the controller, unless you're playing claw grip, you just can't do that. Like if you want to run, like your thumb is completely it's used. You can't move your camera. So I'm so weird about it. I was like, I can't play it like this. I need to be able to see. I need to be able to look at what I want to look at all times, regardless if I'm running or not. So I purely stuck the keyboard and mouse, and it was the hardest fucking game. Dude, Joe, I get angry at games.
yeah.
You've heard me blame
You
everything
get
but myself in
animated.
Valorant. Um,
I still do the same.
yeah, dude, Dark Souls 1 was that. It was, it was just,
You deserve an award for that.
oh man. And you know what? I got to the end of Dark Souls. I was like, you know what? Let me switch to controller because I heard, it's so easy. It's easier. And to be fair, not to brag, but apparently I was extremely good and did very well in performance-wise on my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1. So, I'm pretty much a beast. But anyway, back to the topic. Like I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna switch controller to see how it feels, and I fucking hated it. I hated it. I was like,
Really?
I cannot play with the controller. I cannot play this game with the controller. It was terrible. Like I don't know, like this is subjective, obviously, because I started on keyboard and mouse, so obviously it's going to be foreign. I fucking hated it, dude. I could not get used to it.
So did you ever make the full switch to controller, or you just
Fuck no, dude. I
always?
still play with keyboard and mouse, man.
Wow.
Wow, really?
I could
I
not.
love it. I love. It's like it's almost become a thing where, the guys that got me to play Dark Souls 1, right? This is also a funny story. So, strap in. It's actually not long. You don't have to strap in. Keep your stay unbuckled. Um, they were like, oh, you should play this. I'll let you borrow my controller and everything. I was like, oh, let me try it with keyboard and mouse first. Started it, obviously it was difficult, but I got used to it. And the more I got used to it, obviously the more I got used to Dark Souls as a game. And really, Dark Souls isn't hard. You just have to get used to the gameplay, and then it gets like it just becomes like just another game. Like it gets easy. At least I guess in my opinion. It is.
Casual flex.
No. I'm not saying that the game isn't difficult. It really fucking is. All of the fucking From Software games are difficult, man. Especially Sekiro. But it was just you get used to it. Obviously, when you get comfortable with a game, you're gonna be better at it than you were when you started. So apparently I was doing too well, and they all thought that I was cheating, and they were they were like. They were weird about it. They were like, "You can't look up any guides. You can't do this. You're not allowed to do this." And I'm like, okay,
Did you
I
just go
won't.
through a blind?
Yeah, I went through a blind because they fucking told me I wasn't allowed to, or else I wasn't like experiencing it the true way. Whatever the fuck that means,
Oh, that's
dude.
kind of bogus.
But
See,
to be fair though, I did it blind. I played the whole game blind except for a few parts, like the swamp area. I got stuck. It wasn't Blight Town. It was a different swamp, I think. No, I'm thinking of Dark Souls 3. It was Blight Town. And yeah, so I went through the whole game blind, and I beat 4 kings my like 4th try, and they were like, "What the fuck? That's bullshit, man. That took me hours, man." And I'm like, "Yeah, I just had heavy armor on, and I killed them." Like, it was like, but then there were like the fucking bell gargoyles. That took me days. That took me fucking days. That's like the second boss. And it was so weird because I had more trouble with easy bosses, I guess, like, easy in quotes. The what the general say that how they categorize
Yeah.
difficulty when it comes to the Dark Souls bosses. Like, I had more trouble with the easy bosses than I did with the fucking
so did I.
notoriously
Dark Souls
hard
3, I
bosses.
couldn't beat Crystal Sage or Yorm.
Wow. Well,
It
you
took
probably
me
didn't
way too
know.
long.
You probably didn't know about Yorm. Like, it's a gimmick. You just use the sword and you fucking shoot the.
No, I was told how to do it and still couldn't do it.
Oh.
I had the sword. Any Souls game, if there's an easy boss, God knows I can't do it. But like, for example, the dancer, I beat in 2 tries.
Yo, me too. I literally beat the dancer like 3 tries. Oh my god, it was a fucking awesome fight. I was actually disappointed because I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to try to fight him anymore. And it was fun. It was like actually a really, really entertaining fight.
If
That's
I
one
may
of.
add.
Oh yeah, sure. Go ahead, Devin.
Yeah, you guys over here, John, Dark Souls 1, Joe, Dark Souls 3. Me, I'm kind of a late-born baby, as in I started with Bloodborne.
Oh man.
And I didn't even know about the Dark Souls games before that point, because
Really?
just met my first friend I made in high school, and he got me into Bloodborne. He was like, "Yo, you want to play PlayStation or something after school?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." He was like, "You gotta try this game, Bloodborne. It's free on PlayStation Plus." I was like, "Oh, it sounds like a cool game." So we went through the entire game, played all of it. Really fun, tough game for me at least. Just getting into it. Obviously, I'm kind of a god at it now. I've got like all the achievements. But
Right.
anyways, there was this one DLC where apparently like the last boss, and this was like only a few months ago, or I guess maybe a year by now. How the time flies. And we like return to the game to play the DLC, and there's this boss called the Orphan of Kaz, and apparently apparently it's one of the hardest bosses in the game. I kid you not, me and him, we got that shit done on our second try. It wasn't even that hard to me. I really enjoyed the fight. I was like, wow, that was fun.
That's so cool, man.
There is one boss in that game that did take us like 30 or 40 tries. And like no joke on that. Yeah, together. There's a thing called the Chalice Dungeons. Don't worry, this won't be too long, but Chalice Dungeons, more or less, it's a dungeon and there's modifiers. And whenever you have a friend joining you in like Bloodborne, they lose like, 50 or 60% of all their health. So like they're kind of nerfed in a sense. And anyways, when you're in this dungeon, naturally, every player that's in there, their health is halved. So his was double halved. So like he was like one hit the whole time.
Oh my god.
And you have to fight a giant ass, like several armed legged thing called Amidala. Man, when I tell you that boss was probably the closest I ever got to just up and quitting a game. Oh my god.
Really?
He could insta kill no matter what, and he had the most bullshit moves. And it was just like, oh, it was so painful. But it was one of those things with the Souls games where once you beat it, it is so memorable.
satisfying.
Several years ago I did that shit. I still remember it right now because that was just so much fun after it was done.
Yeah.
That's such a that's so true about that. Like when it comes to
Relief.
like the fucking I forget what boss it was. Fuck. It was the one boss in Dark Souls 3. Um the Abyss Watchers, dude. Fuck the
Ooh.
Abyss Watchers. That was one
Yeah.
of the hard bosses that was hard to me when it came to like running through Dark Souls 3. all the easy bosses. You know what? Me and you, Joe, we're the same, man. Fucking easy bosses will have me by the nuts for
Yeah.
hours, and then as soon as I go up against a hard boss, it's like, yeah, give me like anywhere from 3 to 10 tries, and they're done. But dude, the Abyss Watchers, holy fuck! It took me like 2 days. I was losing my mind. I didn't even know until like halfway that they attacked each other. So I
Uh,
was like, fuck it,
you're
man.
just swinging.
Just swinging, going ham, trying to fucking dodge them. But they were so fucking fast. Oh man. And then once you beat them, dude, I it was just euphoria. I was like, yes, yes. And then I didn't play it for a week because I was just so like, I need to end this on a high note. I'll come back to it. I came back to it a week later. I was like, all right, now what? And there's that fucking like God, the catacombs sucked.
I hate the
Yeah.
Oh
catacombs.
man, right? Like,
Dude,
oh.
just to add on what you were saying, I still haven't even finished Elden Ring because I beat several
Me
bosses,
neither.
played on a binge, and then I
What?
just like, yeah, and then after
Dude,
that, I'm just like, whoa,
yeah.
dude, you don't know how disheartening it is. Every time I look online or hear people talking about Elden Ring, they're like, yeah, it's like the easiest game out of all of them.
That's
Actually, it's like not even really
bullshit,
that hard.
man.
It's
It's
easy,
not the
dude. I have like
easiest.
had so much fucking agony playing. But when I say agony, I mean I enjoyed every moment. Elden Ring, I haven't
Yeah.
beaten it, but it is a 10 out of 10 if I've
Oh
ever
yeah.
seen one. That
It's
game is
such a
fucking
good game, dude.
phenomenal.
I'm I'm
But it's like.
I'm glad it won Game of the Year personally over
Honestly,
Ragnarok.
same.
Like
I'm
Ragnarok
not
was
glad that
good.
not
Ragnarok was
glad that
good.
Bill Clinton was up there, but
Well, his reformed rabbi, however, about whatever the kid said.
yeah, whoever that kid is,
Um,
stalked some people recently. Anyways, I'm sorry, getting off topic.
Kai Cenat. Yeah.
What about the DLC? Do you guys see the DLC? The
Oh
Shadow of the
yeah,
Urger, I think it's called.
I saw
I
it, but
need to beat
I
the
didn't
game
look into it.
before that.
I saw the cover, and it looks like it's gonna follow the Frenzied Flame ending, because the
Yeah,
tree is
I
burned up.
didn't know if they were gonna do a DLC on it or like a whole another game.
Yeah, would have been cool if they did a whole nother game, but I mean, like DLC are usually like when it comes to From Software, they're usually like half a game's worth of shit, or well, maybe not half a game, but it's like it's a decent chunk of like area and story.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be like the same size of the which one, the Ring City and Ashes of Arendelle or something from Dark Souls 3. I don't know if you guys ever played them.
I actually did not.
Oh,
Bobby wants
dude.
me to a lot, I
Oh
think.
man, I can't
I
wait for
said
you
You
to
before.
haven't
fight
played
Gale,
Dark Souls
dude.
3?
Um. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this, Devin. I
Yeah.
have not played Bloodborne, but I heard that it is like the I guess the favorite for a lot of people, a lot of From Software game fans.
I would
Bloodborne
say
is
the
like the
aesthetic I
game.
love, but it's a game that desperately, and I cannot stress, desperately needs a remaster.
Yeah. There's no fucking way
Because,
I'm gonna be out here buying a PlayStation 3 just to play this fucking game. Like, I don't
well, no,
know.
it's PS4.
Oh, PS4, right?
Yeah,
Nah, I'm good.
But it's one of those games where it's locked at like 30 frames per second,
Oh,
and the graphics they're good. It's just they're a little like, eh,
they're dated.
yeah, like it's not horrible. Like I shouldn't. I gotta stress that, but like I don't know, just everything mixed together. It's a rough play, but like for me, since it was my first, I was like, oh yeah, this is fine. This is normal. And then I play
Mhm.
stuff like Elden Ring, and it's like 4K, 60 frames per second. I'm like, oh my
Oh, dude, a
god.
fucking Elden Ring. I'm also stuck, by the way. I'm stuck on the twin gargoyles. Or
I don't even know what
They're
that is.
optional.
they're what?
Yeah. I went back after I beat the game. I went back and kicked their ass because they gave me too much of a problem.
They're optional?
Yeah.
Then I don't know where the fuck to go, dude. I'm stuck. I thought I
Yeah,
had to kill him, and then I was gonna be able to
No.
go on. Dude, I'm gonna. I
Now you have to play it.
I haven't played Elden Ring in like 3 months because I'm stuck on that fucking boss. You just saved me, dude. Now I can
Fuck the
actually
twin
play the
gargoyles.
game. Yeah, fuck, dude. Oh my god, they are so annoying. I even got the mimic. It's like halfway upgraded, right? Because I had a lot of spare
Yeah.
whatever the hell you use to upgrade the mimic. But even with the
Wait, you can
mimic,
upgrade the
dude.
mimic?
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
What?
That's
Oh
Wait,
my
can I upgrade
God.
all
that's
of
how it's
Dashboard
good.
things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
The only way for the mimic to even be good is to like fully upgrade it.
Wait, what the fuck? Am I stupid?
I
Wait.
didn't know until a few until I think Bobby said something. I was like, "What?"
Bro, is that why my bleed builds were always ass? Because I was always using just like the fucking regular seppuku thing.
Ah, dude, you need to upgrade that shit, man.
Fuck, this is a whole new world to me. What the fuck?
Well, the
Wait
more
till you guys
know.
get to Fire Giant. Fuck that guy.
Everybody talks about Fire Giant, and I'm like, man, I will see. I guess you know what I mean. He's got quite a reputation.
Dude,
Oh, you'll see.
I don't even know where I am in the game. The last main boss I fought and killed was fucking Commander Nile. I don't know if you know that dude,
Oh,
but
fuck Commander Nile too.
I hated him, dude.
That
Like,
little rally thing he has, I hate
oh,
it.
it's so stupid. He
Wait.
has like the two friends, his little butt buddies, and then like after that, he's like, "Look at my high heel," and then like fucking jumps like 50 feet in the air and like area effect and skills. You know what? Okay, I want you guys to know I'm an honest person. Okay,
Okay.
All right.
I am going to be legit dead ass with you. I cheated my way to beat that battle, but
Cheated how?
How did you cheat?
so here's the crazy thing. So I didn't download anything. No. It's an in-game glitch. And believe me, I wish I knew how to say, oh yeah, logically that causes him to insta die. But if you walk outside of the castle and like, like 1,000 feet away from it, you don't even have to enter the boss battle to begin with. There's a certain rock on the edge of a cliff, and if you ride your horse and jump in the exact right angle, your camera will get stuck, and then what you have to do is you have to repeatedly press the attack button for about like
It's funny because
2 or
I
3
know
minutes
about
straight.
this.
Mm-hmm.
Does that kill Commander Neil?
It fucking just said, oh, Commander Neil felled, and I'm like, okay.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it took me like 15 or 20 tries, but after it worked,
How
I was
the
like, shit.
fuck does
Nice.
that
Yeah,
even
so I
happen?
actually,
I
yeah, so
don't know.
that's a genuine like exploit in the game. Like, there's a couple different spots around the map where you can do that for runes. Like, you just
Yeah.
repeatedly, like, there's bonfires nearby, and you can get like hundreds of thousands of runes in like a matter of like an hour or so.
That is
Damn.
fucking ridiculous. That is.
Yeah, like I severely over leveled my character. Like, I'm probably like 250, 300.
Wow.
Like, just because I was doing like, I think I did those a couple times, and they were like,
Can
you
you
guys know
send me
about the
some
bird
guides
spot?
after this?
Dude.
Yeah, of course.
That's like
Thank you.
that's like on the same level as soul duping in Dark Souls 1, man, where you could glitch the menu.
I
And
wish
just,
there
like-
was soul duping in fucking Elden Ring.
Dude, so in Dark Souls 1, if you clicked on like a consumable soul, like a boss soul or something, and you like did a quantity and you pressed a certain like 3 buttons at the same time, it would just let you go from like, oh, you only, you can only consume one because there's only one, to where you could just flip the fucking switch, it'll go up to 999. And you could
What?
consume like 999 of Gwyn's soul, and it just
That
like,
is
oh,
insane.
and then you get millions. And I didn't know about this until my second playthrough of Dark Souls 1. And I was like, you know what? I want to have fun. So I did it. And it was just, it was
Based.
a little,
Very based.
it was a little easy. A little easy on the second try. But it was cool. That's fucking hilarious, dude. Fucking exploit.
Yeah, I mean, like that's one of those things where, like, when it comes to it being a cheat, I feel okay with it. I'm not ever gonna say like, yeah, I beat Commander Nile. Like, no, I didn't beat him. I exploited and cheated my way through that.
Yeah,
But
I
like,
cheated.
if I like downloaded a software to help me do that, I'd be pretty like, I'd be like, oh, that's just wrong. But the
Yeah.
fact that I found a thing you could do in game to just bypass it a little.
I'll just fucking like try to summon as many people as I fucking possibly could.
Dude, I spent at least like 4 hours doing optional extra stuff just so I could try to get stronger.
Oh,
I even got like
man.
some stupid pink powder I didn't know about where like you fucking blow it on one of his friends and then they like help you and then like I don't know. You could like more or less turn his own men against him. I
Like
did that, and it was just didn't help me.
that's oh man, that's the worst. By the way, is when you're playing Elden Ring and you're like, damn, I can't beat this guy. Let me go do some like side quests so I could level up. Maybe
Yeah.
try to get over leveled so I could beat him. Spend hours like going through dungeons and just fucking killing like world bosses and shit. You come back and he still whoops your ass. It's like damn, it's like almost nothing happened. Like that was just
Yeah.
a waste of like the last few hours.
Yeah. But to say though, for like I would say 95% of Elden Ring, me playing it has been like completely blind. The only like 5% I'll say I looked up is like possible rune farming location guides.
Yeah.
All legit ones. I didn't even know there was glitch ones like Joe was talking about.
Yeah.
Um fighting Commander Neil, and also looking up how to get the mimic tier because I heard everyone praising it and I didn't know where it was
Oh,
at.
don't worry. I
And
looked it up too, bro. It's totally
yeah,
fucking. I think
fucking
everybody probably did after they heard about
dude, I always thought that Shard Bearer Radahn was like the final boss of the game.
it.
I didn't know he was just some random dude in like a little crevice you
He's
Yeah.
could
also
find.
optional.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's
Radahn is
optional.
optional.
Yeah, I never knew that. Like, I thought he was like a final boss or something, and I looked up a
The
guide on the
way
Mimic tier, and then they were like, "Yeah, you gotta go find Shardbearer Radahn." I'm like, "Okay."
Dude, what the fuck? That's so crazy because every single person that I talked to acted like Radahn was the end all be all final fucking
Exactly.
boss. Like, yeah, he's gonna be the worst. By the way, Radahn was easy. That was an
He was
easy
easy.
And you
fucking
can
You
just
fight.
just
cheese
run.
him.
Yeah, you just run away from him and keep
Oh,
summoning
yeah,
people.
dude, just stay on your horse. You don't even get off your horse.
Exactly.
My what I did would I would summon everyone, and because I had two samurai bleed, it wasn't a bleed build, so I didn't have seppuku or anything, but I did have like the
Mhm.
bloody slash or whatever the fuck it's called. Um,
Oh
so
yeah.
I would summon like fucking 20 people, and then when he's distracted, just run up behind him, slice, 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 bleed, slice, 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 bleed, slice, 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 bleed, and then he'd die, and I was like, let's go, dude. That took me like
Wow.
fucking 5 minutes. But yeah, people made him out to be the fucking hardest boss. To be fair, this was like before they nerfed him. Um, he used to be, oh, he's the hardest boss, man. Oh, dude, nobody else, man. Nobody else compares. And it's like, okay, I fucking played the game. Bro's like not even halfway through the game. You fight him, or can choose to fight him, I guess.
Yeah, like they let you fight him early on.
Yeah,
Although, dude, I don't even know where the end point of the game is.
I don't
I
either, man.
I remember on the first day that I played it, I went in with like zero expectations to Elden Ring because I didn't even buy it. I just downloaded it off of your account on Steam. And when I was playing it, I was in that first area where like you know where the first boss is? I forget who it is. It's like Margot or
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah,
or
The
yeah.
castle?
So, huh?
yeah.
In
Yeah,
the
the
castle?
castle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't know how big the map was. So I was like, oh, if I make it into the castle, is that like the end game there? Because I was playing for a couple hours. I was thinking it was like a small game or something. So I remember I like go in there after like several hours of playing and yeah, I lose a lot. Eventually I beat him. I'm like, hell yeah, is this like a final area up ahead or something? Like obviously I didn't think I was right at the end, but I was thinking it was like a really short game. And yeah, needless to say, I realized that was like 2% of the game.
um,
Man, were you wrong? That's like the first boss.
yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know
Oh
what I was
man.
thinking. I really like listen, man. Like I said, I only played Bloodborne, so I was expecting like small areas, nothing too crazy.
Yeah. Fucking that's dude Godric. Oh my god. I think his name is God, or maybe it's Godfrey.
I
Godric
think
the
you're thinking
Grafted, right?
Godfrey. There's two people. There's Godric and Godfrey, I think.
I'm okay. I'm just gonna say the Grafted because I don't remember if his name is Godric or Godfrey. But the dude right after Margit.
Oh yeah, Dragonarm. Yeah,
Yeah, him. I was stuck on him, and I didn't
same.
play the game for like fucking a year because I couldn't beat him. And I was like, and it's not like I would try. I was consistently playing for a year. I played, tried to fight him. He killed me. All right, let me summon. Still had issues. Played it like I tried to fight him like a few more times. I was like, yeah, let me take a break. I forgot about the game. A week later, try it. Got my ass kicked immediately. And you know what? Fuck this game. I don't want to play it right now. I'm mad. Stop. Come back a month later. Play it. try like 5 times, still couldn't beat him, and like at that point I was getting rusty because I wasn't playing the fucking game. So like it got to a point where I was like, man, damn, I guess I'm not gonna finish this fucking game, or I'm gonna have to like summon my friends or something. I was like, you know what? I'll come back to it. I will beat him, eventually. Took a break, completely forgot about the game. Like fucking 6 months later, Bobby is playing it, Tree is playing it. Everyone was playing it in the Boonie Hat Bandits, and I was like, fuck it, I'll pick it back up. Start up the game. I fight Godric. I beat him, I beat him my first try after months, and I was like, wow, dude, that is fucking crazy. I didn't even summon, and I was like, what happened in between now and then that just allowed me to just I inherited something, and I was just like immediately fucking I know how to kill this dude, and I did.
Something just clicked.
So yeah, dude, it was something. It was something. But speaking of the Boonie Hat Bandits, by the way, Tree and the boys, Bobby.
Okay.
So when are you guys forming the Boonie Hat Bandits podcast?
That would be so unbelievably AIDS. That would be it would be some good content, don't get me wrong, but holy shit, would that be a cesspool.
Hold on, let me address something real quick. So, you know how we were originally going to have Bobby on because we talked about him in the second episode?
Yeah.
Well, I guess he doesn't want to come on anymore.
Oh, man.
He
ditched you guys.
He did, man.
This is too famous for us.
Oh, yeah.
Too Mr. Big Shot.
Nah, you guys got to work your way up a little bit, right? He's got the Instagram page.
I was gonna say, dude, he's that Instagram Instagram.
I get it,
account.
guys. I was just your second option. I get it.
No,
you're not
so
the second option.
The whole plan was it was gonna be Bobby, then you, then either you or Tree. No, I mean Tree or Dre. And then we were gonna have all of you on all at once. Like, and me and Devin talked about it. I was like, that's probably a bad idea. Like, that would just be hectic, and that would just be a voice
that would
chat.
probably be some good content. But that's
be
like
talking over each
But think
other
about
at
it,
that
right?
point.
Think about some of the topics we talk about and some of the good laughs we have. Now, just imagine if that was broadcasted to some people. In my opinion, I think it's pretty entertaining. Now, one or two of us might get canceled, but I think it's pretty good content.
I was gonna say, I feel like some people might be angry.
Do you remember when? Well, I'm not gonna say what he said, but remember when you and Bobby were streaming and you asked Tree about the UFO?
Oh, yeah.
Or the balloon or something. Dude, that was so fucking funny. It was just like,
I'm gonna be honest.
It was out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck did he just say?
He is such a troll. I love him.
Oh my god.
I can't even remember what was said.
He has a clip somewhere.
Don't wanna know.
We'll show you after.
No.
What Tree said?
Yeah.
I mean, actually, we can tell you right now. It wasn't actually like it wasn't something said in like malicious intent.
No,
or
it was
whatever.
just like.
And if
funny.
it was, then you could cut this. No, I'm joking. Like it was nothing bad. So he was saying like there was the Chinese balloon going on at the time, and for some reason he mentioned the balloon or someone did, and he just casually is like, "Oh, it's the balloon sent." I was like, what the hell? That came out of nowhere, dude.
China's not cool. China's trying to infringe on our freedom.
And then Bobby was like, he was like, Tree, I just want to let you know we are streaming. And he was like, and then he just doubled down. He's like, yes. He's like, oh my
Chinese,
god, man.
They're infringing on our freedom and our rights. They're just.
God.
They're infringing on my right to be gay.
Gotta get rid of the damn Chinese.
Oh my god.
So
that voice clip. Oh
so
this is a joke, to clarify. But
it's like to tie it back to Elden Ring and Dark Souls. It's like boss fights, Joe. Like everyone remembers their first boss fight, but it's the ones later on that are like the higher tier.
Of course, like oh man, wait till you guys get to Malekith. Ooh, have fun with that, man.
His
that
name
is he the red guy?
Makes me angry.
No.
The guy with the spear or trident.
So when you first meet him, when you first go, I don't want to spoil nothing actually, but he has two phases, and his second phase, he's in this really cool like black armor, and he has this attack where he can jump in the air and throw something at you, and if you get hit by it, it slices, like it takes a portion of your health away, and then you get health decay. Oh, it's horrible.
Whoa.
But it was a really
terrible.
fun fight. He took me a couple tries, but it was fun in the end.
Yeah, sounds fun.
Have
Also,
fun
I
with
should
it.
mention, I'm currently literally on John's account right now. Well, my account, but using his Elden Ring copy right now to find where the hell that Ash of War upgrade thing is. It's literally gonna change the game for me forever.
Oh, dude, you'll probably beat it in no time if you find that.
Dude, like I already thought I was like close to the end of the game, and you're telling me that like I've been playing on hard mode.
You've been playing on harder mode, man. Fucking. Oh, you know
Damn.
what? You know what? This is. I wanna talk to you about this, Devin.
What's up?
So blue cheese.
Oh,
You know, Joe.
Come on, man.
You know, Joe. What do you think? Do you prefer blue cheese over ranch or ranch over blue cheese?
you know, I am
Been dying
probably
to know.
a common enemy of both of you. And I think I might. I'm not even joking. I think I might be autistic. I
A lot of build up. Just to find out if you like sauce or not.
I'm not a very I will never go out of my way to acquire some sauce for pretty much anything. I'm a real bare bones type of guy, and I don't know why, but I've had both ranch and blue cheese. I've only had blue cheese a couple of times. I could probably count on one hand how many times. Whenever I go to Wingstop, I tried blue cheese a couple of times. You know, I don't know how between ranch and blue cheese, it's I think I would have to do a proper sit down and have both in front of me with a palate cleanser and have to try both. But I think they're, as of right now, if I had to pick one, I don't think I've tried enough blue cheese. That's where I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna let you guys take that and do what you want with it.
That's fair. You're more of a bare
Okay.
bones kind of guy. You know, you got some wings
I
with hot
understand
sauce
that.
on 'em, you say, "Fuck 'em, I'm eating these motherfuckers." I
Exactly.
don't
Like if
need
I get
sauce.
some garlic Parmesan wings, maybe I'll dip it in
Ooh,
some ranch.
Garlic parm wings are so good, man.
So good.
Oh, the best. Can't unmatched.
I love it.
I always get my sauces on the side so I can dip them, and like, I don't know, man. Maybe that's
Sauces
why
on
I'm
the side.
fat.
I can't do them on top. It's too messy for me. I gotta be able to dip it
Oh
in.
yeah, I like it
man.
on the
Me
side.
too. Me too. I basically get a whole plate of chicken nuggets and then I just dip them in the sauces.
That's
It's so
another
nice.
debate. Aren't boneless wings
They're just chicken nuggets,
nuggets?
dude. They are just chicken
Yeah.
nuggets. They are.
It's not even mentioned.
That's not. And you
But
know what?
are
It
they?
is
Are
what
they
it
made
is.
different? Because I feel like they're
They're
like
a little crunchier.
Yeah, but I mean, you could
true.
like they're just.
They're like a cousin of the chicken nuggets.
I would say so. They're definitely more. They are more related to chicken nuggets than they are wings, but
True.
yeah.
Do you prefer on the bone wings or do you prefer boneless?
Depends on what's cheaper.
Well, yeah, no,
I'm
actually,
joking,
I was
I'm
about to
joking.
preface,
I
and
do.
I was gonna say like excluding money cost.
I prefer boneless. I mean bone in, because it's funner to
Yeah,
eat,
same.
dude. I just want
Are
to.
you a
Yeah.
drummer or flat type of guy?
Oh, dude, I'm both. I
I'm a
used to
flat
be
all the way.
I used to be a drummer, man. I used to be like, fuck it, I don't want that
Something
shit.
so
But then I
primal about
switched.
that.
But then I switched, dude. I do the thing that's like really funny, I guess, if you're an outsider looking in. I removed the one bone out of the
And then you
drum and
suck
I
it all up?
suck that shit off, dude. It's like literally
I can't do
eating
that.
these
I want
wings
to know
in
how
one
to, and
try.
I can't
It's
do
so easy, bro. I can teach you, man. I can teach you.
it. You just show me
just
the
gotta-
ways of the wings.
You just need like that vacuum force. You'll learn.
Oh,
in
I got the
time.
vacuum force. I got the
Oh, I
sucking
know.
power.
I know. Yeah, dude. I guess I am more of a bone in. I lean more towards flats now type of guy, I guess. To answer your question, Devin.
Yeah.
What about
Hey,
you,
Joe.
Devin?
Oh, one at a time, lady. Now, is it? How about you, Devin? No, actually, Joe. You go first. You go first. Gotta let the guest go first. You know what I mean? Even though I went first, technically.
Yeah.
Oh my. So it's bone in versus boneless, correct?
Yeah.
Probably boneless. If I had to absolutely choose between the two, probably boneless.
That's fair.
Okay.
Easier.
But see, I recently have warmed up to bone-in wings a lot because I always do takeout when I get wings, right?
Yeah.
So the issue is that when I go and pick them up or they are delivered, they're sitting in that container and all the steam makes them super, super soggy.
Yeah.
So what did I start
That
doing
happened to me
is I would
yesterday.
order them, I get them, put them in the air fryer for 10 minutes.
Oh
My
man,
God,
that
man.
I
sounds
don't own an air
Brings them
fryer.
back to life.
I don't own an air fryer either, dude. I'm poor.
Yeah, we're fucking losers, dude.
This guy's rich over here. He owns an air fryer.
I'm sorry. I
Clearly,
stole it
you
from
don't own
I
an
stole
air
it from a
fryer.
child. Gotta make ends
Um,
meet.
So, Joe, what is your favorite podcast?
Oh, we don't care
podcast?
what Devin
favorite
thinks
podcast?
about chicken on the
Oh
bone
no!
and
Oh, wait.
boneless.
Okay. How about you, Devin? Devin, you go. Devin.
No,
Devin, what do you
I don't
prefer?
know.
What do you
I think
prefer?
I
What
lost
do you
my
prefer?
appetite. I think I lost my appetite. I'm not hungry anymore.
Man. All right, hey Joe, what's your favorite podcast?
I think it would have to be the Goober Boys podcast.
Oh wow,
Oh.
dude, what? That's
I
so
don't listen to
crazy.
any other
Crazy.
podcast.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, do you actually listen to our podcast?
Yeah, I said this to Devin. Like the one night, I forget which episode it was that came out. I think it was the one before this one.
Mm.
I actually stayed up way too late watching it, and I was
Oh,
super
dude,
sleepy
that's
at this.
awesome.
I actually genuinely enjoy it. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I know you guys, and I have a better ear for you guys. I'm willing to listen more.
Right, so it's not because it's interesting or like fun to listen to, or it's because
No,
you know us.
it is that. So it's like I know you guys, so I care about your opinions more. So I'm more willing to listen to
You've
it.
gotta
compared
stake
Wow,
to
he
in it, I
literally
guess.
just doubled down on what he said. It's
No,
not that
it's-
it's good
I-
or
no,
anything.
I
It's
get-
literally just because I know you guys.
No, I get what he means.
That's
Yeah,
not
no, I get
true.
I get it.
Oh man.
I actually did show one of my friends the podcast the other day.
Nice.
Well, John, you know him. His name's Josh, and
Oh,
I
love
was
that
just
guy.
telling him there's a specific segment in it and all, And anyways, we had it playing it all in the car while I was driving him, and I was like, "Here, turn up the volume so we could hear." And his exact words were, "No, I only care about hearing your voice."
Aw.
I was like, "Oh." Well, I should mention he meant my voice in the podcast, meaning whatever your voice was on. He just was like, "I don't care," and skipped.
Oh,
I don't know
Oh.
what was up with him that day.
Josh.
I think it was because he didn't eat his grilled cheese yet, but
It needs to grow cheese.
I'm hurt.
Josh is just no, Josh. He's a silly fellow. He's one of those guys where like you'll never meet someone else like him. He's really weird, actually, but I
One of
love
a
him.
kind.
Yeah,
I can't believe.
Weird's nice though. I think I got a little bit of weird in me.
oh, we're all a little weird.
That's
Oh.
character.
We're all goobers.
Yeah, yeah, we're all goobers.
Dude, I've been endowed with this information that Josh doesn't want to hear what I have to say.
No,
I
he
think,
likes your voice.
Hey man, I'm sure my voice is extremely unpleasant to listen to, but
No,
it's
That's
more
not
about-
true.
he's my friend, man. He doesn't care.
listen,
No,
I
I'm
listen to all of
joking.
your-
I'm joking.
I listen to all of your videos whenever you upload them after you ravenously beg me to watch them.
Dave Devin, can you please like all 5 of your old accounts, please? I need the
I need the interaction.
Nah, he's never begged me. Although you were mad in like the one episode where I couldn't remember a lot of the Valorant episode.
The Valorant episode. I was like,
you were like, oh, well, you would know
Devin.
that if you watched the episode.
You would know
That
that,
is a valid
Devin,
point.
if you watched the Valorant video. Oh man.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so
Speaking of
good.
videos, and Johnny, your videos in particular, I kind of wish you would upload a bit more, just because I really like your editing style. It's very spontaneous. I do
I
enjoy
like
it.
It's perfect for the TikTok brain, the ADHD of our youth.
Exactly. So it's time to pump out some juice. All right.
It's
Yeah, I
really
think we should
funny
take
because
some
Devin,
advice from you,
Devin
John.
has been saying the same. It's different hearing it from somebody else. No offense to you, Devin, because we talk a lot.
Number
No, no,
two
no, no,
of
no, no,
Devin
no, no,
John
no.
saying, fuck your opinion, Devin. No,
No, Devin, because we're YouTube buddies. You know what I mean? Because like I know your
Uh-huh.
opinion, but hearing it from Joe is different because he's not, he doesn't have a stake
I'm
in
an
the
outsider.
game. He doesn't have a stake in the game, man. When he's telling
Man.
me, oh, you should upload more, I'm like, oh my
It
god,
just
maybe
brings-
he's right.
call this episode the nostalgia episode because it brings me back to an elementary school when I was the hip funny kid, but just because Jimmy Bob could throw a football, every girl wanted to be with him instead.
Oh
Listen,
God, we're
Oh,
unboxing some
man.
trauma.
listen, Devin.
No.
Listen, I know how you feel, and you mean a lot to me. But this random individual, this totally random guy,
Damn, I'm random.
just told me essentially the same thing that you did. I'm obviously gonna
It-
feel better about what he said as opposed to you.
If
I'm
anything,
not
it backs up
projecting
what
right
you say,
now. I'm
Devin.
not projecting right now.
Ooh.
That's
It gives what you're saying more what's the word? I guess more meaning. He knows you're not just saying it to make him feel good.
No, you're right, Joe. I'm just the guy that said the really funny joke, and then you said it louder, and everyone laughed.
Oh man. So I actually should we talk about this with Joe on the podcast? Actually,
What?
Our relationship?
no. Well,
Yo, can I get in on this? I'm always up for a triangle.
we can.
Ah, fuck, he already knows now.
I'm more of like I'm a jealous individual. You know what I mean?
Ah,
I'm more
fuck
of
No,
like,
I feel you.
but Devin, about the you know, the pic.
You want to like DM it to me?
Yeah, let me-
because
let
I
me-
feel like
hold on,
I
let me-
feel
let
like
me-
if you say
don't make
Let me-
friends.
No, don't worry. It'll be
Oh,
okay.
dude,
I'll more than likely say yes. I usually never say no to anything.
I
Anything.
just sent it to you. I DM'd you.
I think it is something that needs to be discussed.
Yeah, because he's here. Might as well
Yeah.
talk about it. So, okay, Joe. And this isn't like mean. Well, I mean this like in a genuine
Look,
way.
don't worry, Joe. We're gonna cut this out. You don't have to worry
We'll
about
probably
this.
cut it out. So you remember the whole thing about Bobby and his ass pics?
Yeah.
So you like how I mentioned on the podcast, and then he like immediately the next day he started like sending me more.
Yeah.
Why did? Okay, this is
You know how you said you get extremely jealous?
yeah.
That's my boyfriend, you bastard. You better step away from him. You understand
Well,
me?
I'm not the one that started sending my fucking balls to people.
Yeah, Joe.
Balls. I don't think they happened. I think they're fabricated. I think I would have remembered sending my balls to another man, but simply don't recall.
That's
Listen,
fair.
who else's balls could those be? John Prime, put this up on the screen for the viewers.
No.
I am being informed by my legal department we are not allowed to do that.
Oh man, that's
Why
funny.
not?
They are too radiant.
Well, radiant.
They
Dude.
do shine.
He admits.
Oh my god.
No, I didn't admit nothing.
You know what is even better than ball picks and Escape from Tarkov and Elden Ring and everything we talk about on this podcast.
What's that?
But
The end of this one. Hey Joe, do you want to plug yourself? Do you have any I don't know, Twitch accounts?
I mean, I do have my Twitch. It's Strawhat Snuggz. I don't stream very often. I wish to more, and that's why I said before, when I mentioned to you guys, I would like to do some type of series with you, whether it's a co-op game or I would preferably a co-op game or any other game. I do want to get into content creation. I think I would enjoy
you showed
that.
me one of your videos you'd made, and it was a really good edit. I actually really did like that.
The
in all
Tarkov
seriousness.
edit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were some
That was
some
so
flaws.
good.
It was quickly thrown together. I
dude,
put it together in a night.
For that being like the first I've seen of yours, that was good. Like, I mean, bro,
I
check my
personally
YouTube
liked it.
channel, see what my first YouTube video was. Well, first that's still uploaded, and like you'll see, man. Like,
I mean,
you know, for you having not really like uploaded much yet, like it's insanely good.
it's really high quality, so I mean, it should do well. I think it deserves to do well, honestly.
Yeah, like in all seriousness, I did like it.
Yeah, me too.
I appreciate it. I really do, and I would like to get into some more content creation, especially with you guys, since you're kind of going up that route. And I believe Bobby and Dre and them also have similar aspirations.
Yeah.
So it'd be really cool. I would love to do some content with you guys. I do want to pick up streaming a little bit more, and I would love to do some series with you guys. I'm sure we can get to the drawing board and figure some stuff out. Maybe just kind of start small and then work our way up. You know, like a Boonie Hat Bandit X Goober Boys thing. That would
Oh,
be pretty
man.
neat.
That'd be awesome.
The Boonie
Crossover.
Hat Bandits podcast.
Yo.
Oh
We
shit!
could have each
Ooh.
other on as guests, dude. Like,
Holy
Man, that
crap.
would. I'm telling you guys, the podcast would not work. That would just end in a screaming match. Of,
We
yeah.
infinitely cycle back and forth.
Oh. Hey, here's this new guest we've never spoken to before. Yeah, but other than that, I don't have anything to plug. I appreciate it though. I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you.
Same.
Oh,
He didn't
really?
say it. He didn't say I love you back.
He
just
doesn't
said
mean
say
it.
it.
No, I mean it, guys.
Well, then say it.
Oh, love you guys.
You better watch
Is,
out for that Chinese balloon.
Yeah. All right. Well, Joe,
Johnny,
I guess that's it, man.
it's been real.
It has been real. How about you, Devin? Has it been real?
I've been Devin.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm actually. I probably should have stopped recording, but I'm gonna do something. Are you guys ready?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.